Hello boys and girls, it's Aunty Mimmi here. Are you ready for a fun book? Snuggle up, get ready and let's begin. It's called The Garfield Movie, Little Cat, Big Dreams. Hello, it's me, Garfield, the most gorgeous, lovable cat to walk the earth. I'm an expert on many topics. For example, I'm an authority on lasagna, or as I like to call it, lasagna. There are only 5 important lasagna influencers on the internet, and I'm 3 of them. Have you met my friends? John Arcbuckle takes care of me. He keeps me comfortable and well fed. Oddie is really sweet and always helpful, kind of like an unpaid intern. Scratch, scratch. Now, let's cut to the chase. You're in for a real treat because I'm going to share a story no one's ever heard before. It's about how I first met John. I'm going to take you back to where it all began. Like every great story, it started on a dark and stormy night. I was a little kitten back then, all alone, wandering the mean streets of the big city. I had nowhere to go, and then I smelled a glimmer of hope. It was an Italian restaurant. Inside was John. He was all alone too. I could also see a lot of delicious food inside. I went up to the window and we made an instant connection. Smack! At first he didn't know what to do, but when no one was looking, he opened the window and let me in. Hi little buddy, he said. I curled up on his lap when no one else could see me. Are you hungry, little guy? He asked. Well, that's a silly question. He gave me a small piece of pepperoni and asked if I wanted more. Another silly question. I gobbled up the entire pizza and then checked the menu to see what else we could get. Just then the waiter arrived at the table. That was a quick dinner, he said. You must have been very hungry. Can I bring you anything else? I thought lasagna sounded good and family-sized seemed like the perfect logical choice. I decided to come out and tour the restaurant. There was so much to see. Garlic bread, cake and big plates of spaghetti. I thought the restaurant was delightful. I explored everything and visited all the tables. Everywhere I went, John followed. Pretty soon it was time to leave, so John ordered our lasagna to go. On the way out of the restaurant, John gave me some bad news. Well, I guess this is where we say goodbye. Goodbye? I thought we were having a good time. This made me really sad and I started to cry a lot. With all the tears and the rain, I started to float towards the sewer. Luckily, John raced to the rescue and saved me. You don't have a home, do you? John asked. I shook my head and he gave me a big hug. In that moment, I knew John and I would be sticking together. And that's the story of how I adopted John. Later, I convinced John to get a bigger house, and pretty soon we even got a pet. That's how Oddie joined the family. Oddie helped me with a little decorating. John was surprised by our new chair, but I think he'll get used to it. Yup, now that John, Oddie and I are together, things are pretty good. I guess you could say I'm living the dream. Well, there is one thing I don't like. Mondays. We should go directly from Sunday to Tuesday. But I don't think there's anything I can do about that. Well, that was a funny little book today, wasn't it, boys and girls? I do hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. As always, I want you to be kind to one another, look after one another, and try and have some fun every single day. Until next time, bye-bye.